week, series of the week, is our Killer Butterfly Guard series. So, we're going to go over a couple things. First, before I go over into the actual sweeps, it's a little mechanical stuff. JD is back from behind the camera again to help me out. Stacy's behind the camera telling us what to do, making sure we don't screw up. So, first things first. Back up a little bit. Crowd me. Sorry. Jeez. So, posture-wise, with Butterfly Guard, I never want my legs too far out, and I never want them too far in. If I'm like this, curled up in a little ball, I'm not going to be very effective. If my legs are too far out, JD's just going to pass my legs, and you're going to be useless. The other thing is, I never want to be trying to sweep somebody flat on my back, because again, I have no leverage. So, your legs need to be pretty much at a 90-degree angle. You want your feet almost like you're trying to bring your toes to your shins or to your knees and have good hooks. Your hands need to be in between your legs, face you, and just like you're in a good wrestling posture, okay? T-Rex arms like we tell our kids. I want my hands in front of my own feet, okay? Like I'm holding a ball, okay? With my toes and with my hands. So if I was facing JD, I have my hands and my legs between the two of us, so it's harder for him to get a grip on my head, so I can defend myself against his grips, okay? So as far as entry goes, here's one of the basic entries that I like to use. It's a collar grip and a 2-on-1 grip, okay? So the first one's the collar grip. So I use just my lead hand collar grip, and I'm just gonna butt scoot. Yes, I said butt scoot. I don't normally say butt scoot to people. This is the only time I'll let you do it. So I reach up and I grab the same side collar with that hand. While I do it, I'm going to bring my butt to my heels, and then I'm going to shoot my feet underneath while I pull JD into me. I want to close that gap as quickly as possible so I can get to him. So I pull and I shoot in at the same time. Why not? When I get there, my feet immediately connect and I get those hooks. When I do that, my hooks go to the inside of JD's thighs, almost to the point where his butt cheeks meet his hamstrings, okay? Not to where his knees are, up high, okay? So I connect my hooks to his butt cheeks and his hamstrings, and once I'm there, I open the door with my elbow, and I swing my underhook. Then I can control the elbow, and I pull it tight to me, okay? Secondary entry is a 2-on-1 grip. So I use my hands, and I swim one hand through, okay? It's the wax on, wax off method, like Mr. Miyagi. So I control, I wax off, I pass this hand away, I control his elbow and his wrist. Same thing as before, I scoot my butt in, and bring my feet underneath JD, and scoot my butt to him. Once I'm there, I swing my underhook, and I get my overhook, okay? So that's my entry, okay? So that's step one. Sweep one. We're gonna work your, the 2-on-1 entry. So that's the one, it's the no-gi version, that's the one I usually use the most. So I work my hands, I pass, I grab 2-on-1. So I grab the wrist, and I go behind JD's elbow, not on the elbow, right at the tricep. Pass his arm past me, between the two of us. I scoot in, and then normal reaction is this person's gonna want their arm back. So they're gonna pull through, and I bring my underhook up. I'm not grabbing anything. I'm just bringing my thumb to my shoulder. This hand grabs their tricep, and I go over, and I try to tuck my elbow behind me. Now I'm gonna scoot JD towards you guys, the camera. When I do, I'm going to try and rock, and when I do, I tuck my elbow like I'm chambering a punch in karate or taekwondo. So I pull it like I want to bring my elbow to my opposite rib cage. And hook my up and over. Now the important thing to remember is when I go, my feet, I'm not trying to kick the person up. My feet stay together. So when I go, I'm rolling on my shoulders and coming. Not this. Okay, I'm not trying to launch the person. I want to try to stay close to them. Okay. So I control, pass. JD moves his arm, and there's a little spot right there for my hand to snake through. Come in, control, I start to go, sweep them over, and then come to mount, or if you prefer not to go to mount, and you want to sweep the person to side control, instead of kicking them all the way over, let them fall, and then pull your heels to you, and let them fall, hit their back, hit the floor, and then go right to side control. I already have my good underhook. I pull my overhook up, clear the arm, go under the head, and I've landed in side control. Okay. One more time real fast. So my 2-on-1 grips, that's my preferred method. It's no-gi grip, so it works all the time. So 1, 2. The hand comes in, scoop, rock, and come over. Come under the head, gable grip, shoulder pressure, knee in the hip, and then you finish in side control. So that's your over-under sweep.